Hello guys, we're going to be making a breakfast crepe, an apple breakfast crepe. So what we've taken is we have some egg whites and protein powder. That's going to be our batter for the crepe. And the filling is going to be some Greek yogurt with some salted caramel torani and some cinnamon. And then we have some apples that we've chopped up, and we have a little bit of light butter in there and cinnamon, the apple spices. And we're gonna get going here. We're just gonna toast our apples a little bit. So we have the butter and the brown sugar a little bit too. That way we can get it to taste kind of like one of those, you know those Taco Bell apple like pie, hand pie things that they have? Kind of like that. Let me show you what's going on the pan. So we're going to cover that up to wilt those a little bit. We added a little bit of lemon juice just to bring out the tartness of the apple. And we're going to add some of this syrup to make the caramel part. So we added a little water to get that going a little faster. And I also have a little bit of walnuts in there for those healthy fats, and they're just yummy. So let's add a little bit more water. Oh yeah. Cover that up to get the little steam going. You don't want them too soft because you want a little bite to it, right? That is looking pretty good. Pump up my heat. Now I'm going to add the syrup. That way that gets all incorporated. Show you this one on here. Nice and caramelly. Oh yeah. Starts to thicken up, and oh man, that's good. See, starts to be like caramel syrup on your apples. Okay, so I think our apples are pretty much done. So we're gonna add those to our Greek yogurt because that's gonna be our filling. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. I'm gonna clean the pan and reuse it for the crepe, so I'll be right back. So we're gonna warm up our pan a little bit more again. So we're gonna turn the heat off. In the meantime, we'll just mix the apples into our Greek yogurt. And again, these recipes are under 300 calories, protein rich, and they have the healthy carbs, the healthy carbs, the healthy fat, the protein you need. And like I said, under 300 calories is going to be massive because it's a big old thing that you can eat when you're healthy. And we're going to top it off with some ice cream. Give me a sec. So the main spices on these are like the apple pie spices, so cinnamon, nutmeg, a little bit of salt. All right, we've got our pan. It's pretty warm. We don't need it to be too hot. And the only thing in our crepe, like I said, is just egg whites and protein powder. I have the Quest cinnamon one that I like a lot. I'm gonna oil our pan just a little bit. And here we go. We're gonna put the crepe in. And we're gonna let it spread out. And you really don't need too much heat on this anymore because it has that residual heat. So there's your crepe cooking up. I'm gonna put it there. Every once in a while, I'll pop it back in and out of the heat source. Our crepe is starting to rise up, being nice and fluffy. When we are done, oh, the other thing that you add is brown sugar. I don't know if I mentioned that already. Of course, the Stevia brown sugar. Everything's gonna be low fat, no sugar, things like that. That rhymes, so it must be true. We're gonna top it with no sugar syrup and a fat-free whipped cream. And the ice cream's gonna be halo top. So check out our crepe. It's starting to look awesome. Give it a little bit more time. The other thing that we're gonna top it off with is just half a tablespoon of granola and a half a teaspoon of the mini chocolate chips. Okay, so it's done on the bottom. Now we're just gonna wait for it to just mellow at the top. So our crepe is ready to have our apple stuff put in. So what I'm gonna do is put that into the center of it. And wrap it up in there and let it get a little warmed up because of the residual heat there as well. That way the apple kind of incorporates a little more. You know I love you if I'm licking the spoon and still cooking for you. You know that, right? I love you so much. I had to lick the spoon more in private. Anyways, so we put our filling into the crepe. We're gonna wrap it up and keep it in with the top on just for a little bit, just to warm up that apple through. And we're gonna take a little bit more of that brown sugar, just so that it melts on top of that crepe, just a little bit while it warms up. I like to warm my plate before I plate my food. That way it stays nice and toasty. While we're waiting for the apple to warm up through the crepe, we're gonna get some ice cream going. Okay, I think it takes longer to scoop out the ice cream than it does to make the whole crepe. So we've got the crepe. Oh, put it into our stuff here, our plate. And we're going to wait on the ice cream so I don't melt it right away. There's my little granola and chocolate. And the chocolate can melt right on top. I'm gonna add that so it starts melting. Whoops, you fell down. So, I'll show you again. Okay. Some of these dishes out of here. All right. Then we have our calculator. Remember, we always use our calculator to make sure we are on our macros, on our calories, all that stuff. Teaching you how to fish, not giving you the fish. So we're gonna move my little chocolate over there. Get my my maple syrup. 1 tablespoon of that. And drizzle it. All over that yummy apple crepe. Okay, and then we're gonna top it off with our ice cream. Ooh yeah, right in the center. Again, if I lick the spoon, I love you, right? All right, we drizzle it with our caramel syrup. A little bit of cinnamon. And that is it, guys. Put a little more cinnamon on there, or I mean caramel. Look at that. Isn't that yummy? Oh yeah. Very delicious and nutritious. And I'll make another video of me biting into it after this because I gotta take a picture of it.